Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how I do hand animate this character, or how I animate this character by hand. Um, this is basically, I have my character, I have this pose, I have created walk cycle clip. So I'm going to work with this. Oh, I know what's happening here. I've created too much. Okay, so let's start again. I'm just going to delete all the keyframes, and I'm going to build. I have a pose to load here, the default pose. Okay, so I'm basically loading all the bones. I don't want to load all the bones, so let's do this again. Just to the right, and I'm going to build it. Okay, but I don't need everything, so I'm going to change this. Just delete these channels I don't need. Just going to use the keep and IK for arm and legs. Okay, so just copy this pose. Let's build another pose at the middle, and let's build a step pose. So basically I need my arm to be at one side, the other arm to be at the other side, and the foot to be at the opposite. So if this is going back, the foot is going at the front, the character. Let's make the foot point at the sky where it's attacking the step, and the other foot is actually going back. So let's make this point down, and this touch the floor. Okay, so I have my step pose here. I'm going to paste it at the end, and here I'm going to paste it too, but I'm going to mirror it. So let's mirror it. This will be at the front, just copying and matching the other pose. The other arms is going back, and the foot is going at the front this time, pointing up. Okay, the other way the same, so I'm going to put it here, and this I'm going to put it here. Okay, so I have my mirror pose. Now I'm going to set this pose, just build a full, just keyframe everything, and up to here I'm going to move the hips, just move it, wait, just move it a little bit top, not that much, but I'm going to edit the hips, the curve. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's check it out. So here I have my right foot. Okay, on my left foot, I'm going to edit it. Position is going to be down here. We're going to make at the second frame, I'm going to make it contact floor. Okay, and the other leg is going to go up a little bit. and point down. Okay, so I'm going to build this other pose too. Just select everything, set a key, and edit this as well. So my hips is going to go up, and in this case the other foot is the one that is going to be contacting the floor, so just I'm going to build that pose too. It's like that. And the second keyframe, just make the contact. Okay, so that's good. Let's check the walk cycle. Okay, it's getting better. Now let's work on the motion of the arms. Let's make some arcs so it's moving linearly, and I'm going to make it with an overlapping and some arcs, so it's going to be like this. And activate my onion skin so I can check what is going on. So it's going down and dragging a little bit to the back. Okay, just a little bit more of drag, like that. And from the other motion, which is going to the other direction, just adding a little bit more of drag, a little bit more arc too. Okay, let's check it out. So it's jumping a little bit here. So let's move it a little bit forward. And let's check it out. Okay, it's getting better. Let's work with the other arm now. Let's build an arc here with a little bit of overlapping, at the same time in the other way. Let's build an arc and overlapping. Just from here to there, not so much overlapping. Okay, that's getting better. I'm going to save this, and I'm going to work on the hips. So my hips have this motion. Now let's add some more animation in this curve. So let's check to give it more weight on the pose. I'm going to move the hips in order to get more sense of weight in the character. So in the passing pose, which is this one, I'm going to set it a little bit to the right and a little bit to the left. And this keyframe I'm going to set it to auto in order to get more fluid results. And here we have our work cycles getting better and better. Now let's add some more breakdown animation. I'm going to work with the head and the hips. So let's say I'm going to look for this 0.0, for example. I have new rotation curves. My dope sheet. I have my dope sheet here. So new rotation. I'm going to paste it in other moments. I need that keyframes. I need that every moment. So now I can add some movement. It can be just something very subtle. And now for the last part, I'm going to add just a little bit more of animation, rotational animation in the neck of the character. So here, here, and there, just a little bit more of stuff. And let's check what's going on here. So I'm going up, so this is going down. Oh, what I can do is, let's do this again. Have my pose here, but I'm going up here, so I'm going to make it in the in-betweens of the animation. And here I'm going to drag it a little bit to the top. Here I'm going to drag it down a little bit and a little bit up here. Let's work on the animation curves. So it could be something like this. Okay, so let's select all these keyframes and make them auto. And let's work on the intensities. So it's not necessary for this to go too much. Okay. And for this it's not necessary to make it too much too. Okay, so it could be just a little bit like this. I don't know why I can't animate it from the graph editor, but no, it doesn't matter. For example, just can do it by hand. Just a little bit, or writing, handwriting, like 89. No, can't even do it like that. Just a little bit. Or I could even copy it. Okay, that's better. From this, copy this. And let's make all this keyframe out again. Okay, so it's getting better. Still moving too much for me. Okay, so let's try this setting. Like this. And let's choose all these keyframes and make them. Okay, that's very subtle, but it's working. I have a problem with now the food, so I'm going to refine it a little bit. Go to the sheet. So it's too early, so let's add more frames here. And here too is too early for them to go down and contact the floor, so let's add some more keyframes, and that's it. Okay, so this is one example. I'm going to work on the hips a little bit more. So it's going down. Let's work on this axis. And make this a little bit more stream. And let's work on transition in the loop. So here I have a little jump. I'm going to make it a little bit softer. I have no problem with this curve, but let's work on this one. I don't have a problem with that too. Okay. A little bit. Okay, so now let's make it go up to the front. I'll make an animation with the not the bones, but with the whole character in order to move them and translate it. Sorry. So let's add some keyframes here. So position. Let's add some keyframe here. Okay, need to work in this in record mode. Okay. So not this one too. On this. Okay. Have moved here. Okay. So robot position. I have just one keyframe. Let's go to the sheet. Let's add some more keyframes to this control. Let's build just one keyframe. For example, this one. Okay, I'm moving everything. It's getting messy. Okay, so let's delete this one. Let's set this to 0. And let's delete the other channels. Okay, it's not letting me delete everything, so I'm going to just delete the keys. Okay. Now I'm going to set this. It's like moonwalking. Great. No, I don't want that to happen, so let's do it again. I just want to go to the front. Okay, let's do it the other way. And now let's change that curve. In order to make this work, we're going to set this to flat. No, sorry, not flat, but linear. I need linear tangents here, or both linear. That's it. Okay. Okay, alright. So let's make this to match a little bit more with the animation. It's dragging a little bit. So let's work on It is dragging, so let's make it match. Go just here. Okay, so I have a situation here. I'm going to fix it in this way. What I need to do is make the AK, the translation AK, go from no rotation, sorry. This is the hips, this is my AK. Okay, so my AK has a position in the x-axis, this one, which is going from here, and from the contact post on, I need this to be in a linear tangent to. So this one, and this one, and make them linear, post linear, so that in that way it will match better. And the other ones, I don't need them linear. So just left tangent, let's make it constant, not constant, sorry. Tangent weighted, auto, but I need the right tangent here to be linear. So from contact, okay, I'm working on the incorrect leg, so this is not going to work. Let's change it to outer again. Let's work in the moment it is set to the contact, so it's here. Let's say it's just here. Let's change this to linear, and in this case I'm going to change the left one to linear. So it's moving at a certain speed, and then it's simply moving. And the roll position. Okay, let's work on the other foot. So left and right, and another thing about this is I'm working on inverted limbs because I have just inverted the inverted limbs. So this one, I need this to be at this stage. So let's paste it. This is linear. It's good. And then I'm going to work on the other foot from this moment on. In the x axis, I'm going to set this to linear and this one to linear too. And from in the contact moment, from the contact pose on, is touching the floor, so got to have the same, exactly the same direction. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is work again on the roll position and make it match. Not to feel. Okay, so this is my example. I'm going to, let's check out this example too. Another walk cycle I have done in the past minutes. And this is the one I make for the demo, a translated one. Okay, this one has a lot of things to polish, but it's getting better and better on each iteration. I'm working on it. So this is it. So there is something missing in this decay. I don't know exactly why it is moving, even if it should move here. So we have this position. Oh, I know what is happening. It is moving because of this, because this is moving too. Okay. No, but it shouldn't move at all because the AK is just controlled by the character position. So it shouldn't be moving at all. So let's finish this out. Let's make this a little bit slower or faster. Oh, and this, I need to work on this pose. That is not good. The pose is not good. Let's make it a little bit better. So let's make this go up, this go down, and this one I'm going to make it go to the back, or just like this. So this is it. Oh, I'm sorry. I lost my pose. I lost my pose. Okay, so this is it. I'm going to make it again. Just like this. Okay, so it's getting better. Maybe I can add some more animation here. Let's move it a little bit. No, I don't like it, so let's simply delete it. Okay, so this is it. And with this, I'm finishing my demo. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to be just what you need. So I'll be in contact. See you.